Ever since I was little, I was always rooting for the Seahawks. I'm from Long Island, so I don't know why, but I grew up watching Matt Hasselbeck and Sean Alexander make the playoffs at 7 and 9 and thought that was really cool. And being a Seahawks fan today, I just saw the team go 12 and 4 and get knocked out in the wild card. So my question is, what happened to the season? Today I'm going to be taking a look at the big plays and what cost the Seahawks the game today and what caused them to lose this. Okay, so let's start with this play. We're 9 minutes left in the first quarter. The Seahawks are showing that they're going to blitz 6 when they're really going to blitz these 5 guys on the screen. Now watch as none of them get anywhere close to sacking or even pressuring John Wolford so he can complete a 15-yard pass. Not pressuring the quarterback would be a theme, as just 2 minutes later they would send 6 on a 2nd and 3 run and still allow 10 yards on the ground. In fact, despite blitzing on around 40% of the plays, they only got 3 sacks on the entire day, which is just abysmal when you're blitzing that much. Credit where credit is due, they did only allow 3 points on the drive, despite the fact that the Rams were looking really solid on that drive. Hey, it's 3-0, there's no need to fear. We're going to pull out some Wilson magic. He's going to pull out, some miracle play, and oh my god, it's 3rd and 20. What the hell? I mean, hey, what can stop Russell Wilson? It's Russell Wilson. He was at the top of the MVP voting a couple weeks ago, dude. Aaron Donald. So Aaron Donald can definitely stop Russell Wilson. In fact, despite getting double teamed on the majority of Seattle's offensive snaps, he still got 2 sacks, which is unbelievable. I may have forgotten to mention this, but Wilson only has 25 yards at the end of the first quarter, which is one of the worst stat lines he's ever had at the end of the first quarter. And this is the playoffs. This isn't the Jets. This is the playoffs, dude. You gotta show up. One drop DK Metcalf pass later, and we're punting it back to the Rams again. Great. This play was so poorly executed, 3 facets of the Seattle offense failed here. Okay, so for starters, we're going to play the clip again and watch how quickly a 4-man rush gets to Wilson. Okay, so who failed on this play? Well, for starters, we can point to the offensive line, as well as DK Metcalf. The offensive line for not giving Wilson enough time, and DK Metcalf for not catching the ball. As well as Wilson for hitting a covered Metcalf that isn't even past the line of scrimmage on 3rd down, and there's a wide receiver open. Wilson completely failed on this play. I understand Wilson has to go through his progressions, but if you look right here, there's a receiver wide open that should be in view of Wilson. Wilson shouldn't have made the throw on 3rd down when you need a first. Even if Metcalf makes that catch, which he probably isn't with when he's getting hit like that, it's not a first down. You're still punting the ball away. On this play, Seattle gets completely blown out on the line of scrimmage, and Wilson has to escape, getting a quick 5-yard run, which does allow Jason Myers to kick a 50-yard field goal to tie the game up, despite the fact that Seattle's getting outplayed right now. Okay, so it's 2nd and 7, Rams ball, and I'm kind of curious how Seattle's going to blow it this time. My bet is that Goff, with a broken thumb, is going to throw it into double coverage, and it's somehow going to get completed. Well, at least they didn't allow a touchdown, but I did call it. So now we come down to this god-awful play that keeps Seattle out of it for the rest of the game. So we're back to asking the same question on who failed this play. Well, For starters, it's Wilson for not being able to see the corner there. Secondly, it's Freddie Swan, the wide receiver, who failed to block for the screen pass to Metcalf. Even though Freddie Swan failed to make the block, Wilson should have not made the throw. This play is much more on Wilson than it is on Swan. He should have taken a second look to a different receiver. But Seattle is able to take advantage of a blown coverage by the Rams to at least make it look like a game on paper. But in an effort to extinguish any hope that I had remaining for this game, the Rams decided to get one more touchdown before halftime. They did get a little help getting in the end zone though, thanks to a couple of Seattle defenders who forgot how to tackle. Alright, it's halftime. I'll be right back, boys. I'll be right back. Look at this, we got the kickoff. Let's see what happens here. We're gonna return it, we're gonna go. Alright, this looks like it could be a decent return. He's going a little farther, we're above midfield. Makes another move, and he gets down at the 40. We're already in field goal range. Now, let's watch Seattle blow it. We're gonna hand it off, get a couple yards, but on third down, Russell Wilson drops back, looking to throw, immediately gets pressured, out rolling to the right, no one's open downfield, he has to throw it away, and we kick another field goal. Amazing, we're more tortured than the Browns this year. So Seattle actually plays some stellar defense here by forcing a 3-and-out with sacking Jared Goff. The chance to tie the game, Russell Wilson throws a Hail Mary to a wide open DK Metcalf, but the only problem is that it's off by 15 yards. Seattle has the ball and they blow it on third down because Wilson decides to throw into double coverage. Defense staying up, responds by batting the ball down by Goff, giving Seattle the ball back. With said possession, Seattle on a 3rd and 24 throws a check down pass that results in an interception for the Rams.
Sir.
Well, are we stopped?
We're stopped, sir.
Good. Well, why don't we take a 5-minute break?
Very good, sir.
Smoke if you got 'em.
Rams are at the 35-yard line, already in field goal range, and they get another first down. A couple plays later, they drop back on 2nd and 9, and Goff is able to complete the ball for an 8-yard gain. On third down, Seattle sends a lot of men, and they're able to get a stop here, forcing a field goal attempt from 36. And to take any small semblance of hope, the kick is up, and it's good.
I gotta ask a question. Can you win a game in the first quarter? No! Can you win the game in the second quarter? No! Can you win the game in the third quarter? No! Can you win the game in the fourth quarter? Ain't never home. That's so much fun. That's so much fun. You should.
Despite Seattle's best efforts and a garbage time touchdown, the game was over. So that's how Seattle's season would end. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. With my Seahawks out, the only option is to join the Bills Mafia.